believers of Christ. Hope you're doing well. So today I'll be taking you guys through Genesis chapter 1 verse 29. And it says, "Then God said, I give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the whole earth, and every tree that has fruit with seed in it. They will be yours for food." Thanks be to God. Amen. So Genesis chapter 1 verse 29 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 main teachings or lessons we can take away from it. The first one, God's generosity. God provides humanity with an abundant supply of food from the earth, demonstrating his love and care. We as Christians should trust in God's provision and recognize him as the ultimate source of all sustenance and blessings. Second teaching, human dependency on creation. The gift of plants and fruits as food shows humanity's dependence on the natural world, which is part of God's design. We as Christians should acknowledge our reliance on the earth's resources and care for the environment that sustains life. The third teaching, harmony of creation. By providing plants for food, God establishes a harmonious relationship between humanity and the rest of creation. We as Christians should strive to live in harmony with nature, using the resources responsibly and ensuring sustainability. The fourth teaching, God's order in creation. The mention of seed-bearing plants and fruit with seed reflects God's design for growth, reproduction, and renewal within creation. We as Christians should recognize and respect the natural cycles and systems God has established to sustain life. We should respect nature. The fifth teaching, simplicity and sufficiency. God provides food from plants and fruits, showing that creation was originally designed to meet humanity's needs simply and sufficiently. Yes, God created nature to meet our design. God created nature to meet our design easily and sufficiently and simply. We as Christians should learn to be content with what God provides, focusing on sufficiency rather than excess. We should focus on what is sufficient rather than what is excess. The sixth teaching, stewardship of resources. The provision of seed-bearing plants implies a responsibility to cultivate, care for, and preserve the earth's resources. We as Christians should be good stewards of the resources God has entrusted to ensure their availability for future generations. Yes, we should take care of all the plants and trees, not only for us, but for future generations. Again, the theme of stewardship is being shown here. We as humans are the ultimate stewards of creation. Last but not least, God's provision reflects his character. The seventh teaching, God's act of providing food reflects his care, kindness, and desire for humanity to flourish. We as Christians should trust in God's faithfulness and remember that he provides for our needs out of his love and goodness. Genesis 1 verse 29 reminds us of God's generous provision for humanity. God is very generous and caring and kind. The interconnectedness of life. We're all connected. Again, another recurring theme, interconnectedness of life. We're all connected one way or another. Life is connected. The law of connection and the responsibility to care for creation. It calls us to live with gratitude, contentment, and stewardship, trusting in God's care and ensuring the well-being of the natural world for future generations. Yes, we're called to take care of future generations. Everything. We're called to take care of nature for future generations, not only for us, but for future generations. Stewardship again, not only for us, but for everybody, every human being who's going to exist and is to exist or is to come. So that's all I had for today, guys. Thank you very much. God bless.